Melissa.
Hi.
Hi, Leo Brady with AMovieGuy.com. Thanks for joining us.
Nice name.
Great name. Yeah, I know. Awesome. So, some of your recent roles that you've taken on have been people that have actually lived or lived at one time. What is it that draws you to characters like that? And what kind of, is it easier for you, or is it something you like to do because you're able to research it a little bit more?
I don't really choose my roles, even now today.
Yeah.
You know, things come to me, and I'm very blessed, especially of late, with the kinds of things that come to me.
Yeah, working with Oliver Stone.
Yeah, and there is a fine example of it. You know, really, what an honorary ask that he would call me personally at home and tell me that I would be his loyal waitress.
Right.
Quite remarkable.
Yeah.
Laura was going to be far more fabricated than she was, and she ended up. I ended up meeting her as I began to play her. So that was interesting. Madeline Murray O'Hara, I would never have had the chance to meet, so I did something very different. I really just relied on Tommy and his screenplay partners' writing and their research. There's an awfully lot of television footage on her, and I did look at some of that, but less for any, historical or factual accuracy, but more how does she move her mouth. And for somebody who's sort of known as a loudmouth, and Tommy definitely wanted her playing as this, oh yeah, she really said those things, she really did, because he talked with people who knew her down here.
Yeah.
When I saw her on television, she was very oddly soft-spoken in a way. And I really tried to also bring that into the portrait, although it was the loud that Tommy enjoyed.
Yeah. And for some of these roles for you, you've had to obviously change your appearance and do things like makeup and all stuff like that. Is that something that helps you, allow you to get into the role, or do you fully feel like, all right, now I'm looking like this and I can start to actually become that character?
Whether I look very much like you might know me looking,
right,
or whether I look extremely different, like in the case of Madeline, where I play her for more than 30 years of her life.
Right.
And I look all sorts of ways. It's always the stepping off point.
Yeah.
Funny old business that I'm in allows for a earlier contact with your costume designer than your director.
Right.
I'm not quite sure why it works that way, but very often the costume designer is almost the only person I've spoken to.
Yeah.
And so right down to socks and underpants and all the rest of that, I begin to build that character. And yes, how I look, and if I'm aiming to look like someone or creating someone from the pages of the script.
Yeah.
It's all good fun to me.
That's awesome. All right. Well, we appreciate it. We can't wait to see the film. Thanks so much. We love your work. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.